Do you sometimes feel that you simply don't understand this planet? Well, welcome to my video. My name is Dr. Sarah from the International Institute of Holistic Health. I want to talk about how embracing uncertainties can really help you push through and keep your sanity going through life. I remember that I came to the realization that nothing is really safe, nothing is really certain, and nothing is really stable quite early in my life. I cannot give you that experience of going through a normal childhood, picking a normal career, building it all up, and then seeing the life in crumbles and having to start to embrace uncertainty. With me, it was always clear that my life would be a roller coaster, would be an up and down, would be very eventful. I lived on different continents, in different careers, in different relationships, in all kinds of social status, from house cleaner to doctor. I can speak to uncertainties in life and also how much it helps to embrace them. What keeps you up at night, what stresses you most, is most certainly the thought you perpetuate around finances, around health, or around relationships. This is what I see in my practice most as a doctor of integrative medicine. I also coach people. People talk to me, they share their problems with me. And these are the three topics that are coming up most: health, relationship, finances. How do I find another career? How do I change my job? How do I find my soul partner? And how can I heal my body? I love these three questions. They're beautiful and they're so deeply human that it holds a lot of space for us to embrace and discover truth, discover pathways to help and to heal. Uncertainty are part of life because everything in life flows. The only constant in life is the change. And some of us might not experience it because we can live in an illusion that life can turn a little static. We get into our routines and we feel, oh, nothing ever changes. I'm here the third year in a row, getting up in the morning, going to the same job, coming back at night, picking up the children from childcare, preparing dinner, bath time, bedtime, rinse and repeat. Isn't it interesting that everything in life has that duality and creates that tension? We're constantly going between boredom of the routines and almost not being able to catch up with all that change that is happening all the time. And yeah, welcome. I guess the secret in life is either to be able to swing the pendulum back into a middle where you find yourself in between your routines that are holding you and giving your life some structure, and embracing the change that you allow, that life moves you forward and changes the pillars in your life, the physical things every now and then, so that you kind of let the pendulum swing into the middle where you start getting comfortable with, okay, here we go, another move. So I know I will find a comfy house somewhere. It will be all right. I'm not falling off the planet just because I'm going to another country. I'm exploring a different continent. Or what's almost worse and holds more potential for suffering and depression is the other side, when you feel that your life is getting same old, rinse, repeat into these routines, spiraling into a boring lifetime. And here is also where you can find some beauty in this. Struggling with this constant change and struggling with the boredom and was this all? Is there not much more to come? Am I just waiting for the sunset here? Where do we find that sweet spot that holds us in the middle of these two extremes. The solution to this is very simple, is very easy, is to alleviate our being, getting into the higher human consciousness realms, leaving the mental body and start using your thoughts as tools. What do I mean by using your thought as tools? It is very important to think things through. You might think of different outcomes or strategies, or you make plans financially or business wise, but that's it. That was the game of your thoughts, of your intellect, and you should leave it there. You made your decisions. It's crucial to let go and let life fly again. Because our thoughts, when they get imbalanced, they can really affect our emotions. This combination, it affects our physical health. Rising above the emotions, the thoughts, is getting to a point where we start to connect to our northern star. This is my mission in life. This is what I came here to do. I see my mission in life in teaching, healing, helping, and this is my northern star. Whether I do this somewhere in a teepee, in a tent, on a boat, in a hut by the lake, in the Institute of Holistic Health, or even from my basement, I will be fine because I'm following my northern star and I cannot lose it. This would be the supramental level of my archetype as a teacher, as a healer, but also when I calm my thinking, my emotions, and I connect to the soul level, everything gets lighter. Everything becomes easy. Everything makes sense. And you kind of start to flow with life and embrace either boredom or uncertainty and overwhelm. Yes, that happens sometimes on a daily basis, but it's not pushing you completely from your feet, out of your socks. When you start to embrace this part of life and just anchor yourself. This is the beauty of the free will. We are free where we want to anchor ourselves. You see, many people are anchored in their emotions. They cry for no reason. When they're happy, they just cry. When they get upset, they cry. When they get really sad, they cry. And they live so close and connected to their emotions that everything is just triggering them. And then there are other people who are overthinkers. They cannot get anything done because they have to think it through. They try to reach perfection in what they're doing. Their mental body can get out of balance very fast, very quickly, and can be a little self-destructive because once the doubt creeps in, then your mind is really starting to bombard yourself. I guess we all had phases where we've been there, and rising above this, looking at your northern star reconnects you with this is what I actually came here to do. All the ever changing details, because everything in life is going away. Your partner is going away, your house is going away, your health is going away. But what stays with you is your northern star, and it will carry you through that. So I hope this is encouraging. Please stay on my channel for more soul and personality merging content. I see you very soon. Much love, Dr. Sarah.